I tell you what, I'm going to have another one of these. I haven't finished the first one, have I? Wine and lemonade. Huzzah! Who can say? Brilliant is what I can say. I should say though, when I get somebody here. I want you to know just why walked out on me. I'm so lonesome every day. I want you to know that since you walked out on me, nothing seems to be the same old way. Think about the love we shared. Before you went away. Walk right back to me this minute. I'm so out of tune, I can't reduce it. I'm so lonesome every day. What is that one? That's a weird one. What is it? Who knows? Who cares? Peace. Fist bumps. On a fire hydrant monkey. Hey, there you are. Thank you, Teresa. Oh my goodness, this is taking forever, isn't it? This live thing. Oh, look at me. Angela's busting out all over. I think this wine is working. Cheers, Teresa. I hope you have a glass. Mine has lemonade in it. And it is. Don't look at the rainbow. It is my homemade raspberry wine. The only thing in it is raspberries, water. Water's good. There's water in the wine, you know. I suppose Jesus did that, didn't he? He changed the water into wine, but with his blessings and his miracles. And I'm doing it with the fruit and the yes. I'm staying away from that mouse. No, the mouse on the. I'm sorry, I shouldn't move. So where's the others? Thank you for being here, Teresa. So because I'm a namby-pamby and the wine I make isn't namby-pamby wine, it's quite lethal. Do you think I should put my lights on? Oh, wow, dandelion. Wow, you're going to blow your ruddy socks off when you drink that, Teresa, my dear. Yes, did you use the flowers and the leaves or just the flowers? Teresa, did you use the flowers and the leaves? Ah, you should really crack a bottle. How many did you make? Yes, I'm back. Welcome back, Sue. Welcome back, Liz. Yes, I'm so chuffed. So, shall I, with Mags? I'm missing Mags. Yes, I'm missing Mags. She'll be along in a minute. She will. She's gone to refill her gin and I think she's having gin and tonic. Or was it rum and coke? or vodka and Coke, I think Mags was on, or taking. So you only had enough flowers for 10 ounces, about 10 ounces. So that would be about a pint or 2 pints of dandelion heads. So that would make about a gallon. So you should have about between 6 and 7 bottles there, allowing for the sediment and everything. I make my wine by the gallon. So I think I made either 20 or 25 gallons of raspberry and about 25 gallons or 30 gallons of the blackberry and about the same in rhubarb. I've only managed to snuggle just a little over a cup of liquid. Really? How did you manage only a cup of liquid from 10 ounces? Because dandelion heads are quite light, aren't they? So you should have had 2 pints. And then with the water and the sugar, 2 pints of flower heads, not in water, just in the hi, hello. Yes, I just had to refill. It has got lemonade. So you not 10 ounces of flowers. No, not 10. What, 10 ounces of liquid? Hey, hi, Heritage Farms. Hi, I'm so glad you've joined us. I really am. Welcome, and thank you. So shall I go through all the seeds again? I just as well, because we're, ooh, yes. So I'm staying away from that mouse because it's oops. Oh. The mouse is being naughty. Right. So I'll start again with the seed giveaway. It's so good to see you all. Oh my gosh, you make my heart skip a beat. Oh gosh, you know what the problem is, don't you? You see, I'm having to use my TV that's in my bedroom with the computer. So I have a large TV. Hi, Found Only. Hi. I'm so glad you're all joining me. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. I really, truly am. Oh my gosh, look, you're making me cry. I'm so chuffed. Thank you. Oops. Look, see, you're making me pop a button and all. Hi, I'm so chuffed to see you. Right. So I'll start with the seeds again. So these seeds, all you've got to do is make a comment, and then so whoever wins, then the winner will be drawn by one of the children. So either my friend's daughters or my granddaughter. So or my grandson. So so they will go into the basket, not with any lettuce in it or eggs, but the names will go into a basket, and then one of the kids will pick a name from the basket. So I'm leaving this. Well, I'll leave this video up, but it will. So by next week, what day are we? Wednesday. So on next Wednesday, then I should be able to announce a winner of all this humongous bag of seeds that I'm giving away. So there are Marina di Chioggia squash seeds. You know, they're a lovely squash that you can grow. They do grow quite large, so there's a few seeds in there. And then there is a pea, a nice sweet pea, a petite provençal. And then a nice squash, and it is Muscadet. Is it Muscadet de Provence? De Provence. I say that wine is jolly good. I'm glad it got lemonade in it. And then this one is the cauliflower Romanesco. Sweet corn Goldcrest. And I've not been gifted these seeds by the seed company. I've bought these to gift to one of you lucky guys. So to you know, for the kids to enjoy and for your grandkids and for you to enjoy and to try a little bit of a different taste of things. So then we've got the Beetroot Rainbow mix. Absolutely delicious. Oh, thanks so much. Have you really? I've only shared it on Facebook, but I'm I'm only learning. I've been very, very lucky. I've somebody's made it up to my 250 subscribers today, so I'm well chuffed. I really, really am. I've been uploading videos, for a few years, but I'm just so backwards in coming forward. I don't push myself to get the subscribers, and I should. Thank you, my lovelies. Oh, so did I put did I say beetroot rainbow mix? Yes. So I've got the beetroot rainbow mix there. So these seeds I've bought myself. I haven't been gifted any, but I know I use Premier Seeds direct. I find they're very, very reasonable. If you go to Premier Seeds, you have to put the direct in. You'll find that their seed packets are less than half the price of what you paid for in from other companies, and they are very, very reliable, and they're a brilliant company, and their seeds are phenomenal, and they're great value for money. And if you buy them on eBay, I think for every 3 or 4 packets you buy, you get. Hi, Yvonne. Hiya. So glad you could join us. Hi indeed, and welcome. Oh, look, you're making me blush. So so on eBay, I think you can buy 3 packets and get a packet for free, but I didn't. I just buy direct from Premier Seeds direct. So the address, and if you want, whoever wins, I'll put a card in there so that you can, you'll know who to buy from because it'll be on the packet. So there's my favorite runner bean, and that's Polestar, which is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely. It's robust. It grows well. Word of warning, keep your ducks and your geese, especially the geese, away from the stems, because last year my beans, they were like 4 foot off the ground and there was nothing there, just the stems. But I did have very good crops all the same. So there's the Polestar. Please excuse my pronunciation of these words. So this is, and you have to excuse the mud on the packet, but what can I say? I'm always covered in mud, except for tonight. I've made an exception. I've even put a bit of face on, and I've brushed my hair for a change. That's all the world, isn't it, really? So we've got broad bean Camazon. I hope I've said it right. If I haven't, I apologise. But this is a lilac-coloured broad bean, which is very. It can be quite small, and it's very delicious. It is. So, but how you like your runner beans. I don't. My mum likes hers quite large. I just like them small and sweet and yummy. So there's a packet of rainbow carrot mix, and they're delicious. delicious roasted too. Also in this giveaway is large bottle gourds. So, and I do believe most of these seeds are organic. So you have 6 large seeds in there. So enjoy those, my lovelies. You do need to put them on a lot of space. Those and I know I'm always covered in duck poop. Always. This was it this morning's or yesterday's. You know, I'm cleaning them out, and always got duck poop or chicken poop, not goose poop though. I don't know why I've never got goose poop on my hands. I think they must be very clean. But Joseph, yeah, I know. Josephine Duck. She never poos in the house, you know. Well, you know, she doesn't poo in the house. She doesn't poo in the duck house. She waits, and then in the morning, if you noticed, she like crosses her little web feet around, and she darts out there, and then she explodes, and they all explode. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. Did I get to that last packet of seeds? Hi, Bobby. Hi. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, is it what duck poop? I tell you what, it doesn't smell very nice. On a par between chickens and ducks. I think duck's poo smells worse. Thank you. Well, at least I've got the duck poop. It's very good for the skin, you know, the old duck poop. It is. I'm always covered in it. Hi, Bobby. Thank you for coming. So, what else have I got on here? I've got a nice F1 purple sun. Yeah. So there's 440 seeds in there. So usually in a carrot bag you get a 1,000 or a couple of thousand, but there's only 400 and odd there. And I've got another gourd. This is, I've not grown these. I've grown all the rest, but I haven't grown these yet, but I am going to do. This is dancing spinning gourd. So it's like a miniature bottle gourd, but they are edible, and you can use them in the kitchen or as decorations around the autumn time for whatever you want to do, or Christmas or that, and they do store. But obviously, because they're not as big, they won't store as well as the other gourds. My favourite climbing bean, apart from the runners, is the Blauhilde. This is a German bean, and it's purple, and it has lovely purple flowers. But it's very prolific, but they grow as big, if not bigger, than a runner bean. So you need to put your canes in for this one. And this is another one of them funny words. Oh, so we have a Blauschwock pea. This is a purple pea. Yes. So you've got to have a bit of rainbow fairy unicorn colours on your table for the kids, especially the little girls. The little girls love the old unicorn vegetables and fairy vegetables. I've got I've got purple kohlrabi as well. So if you don't know how to use a kohlrabi, you can either boil it with the skin on. You use the leaves as you would a cabbage, so as you would do your cabbage, or you can have them in salads and stuff like that. Very delicious, very sweet. Poach them, boil them, roast them, salad them, mash them. Lovely jubbly. Then you've got your confetti coriander, which is an awesome, it's more delicate than the normal coriander. So I'll be growing both types. And then we've got a nice dwarf French bean safari. So that's going in the bag too. And I've not grown this one. This is a climbing purple bean, a Cosa Violetta. So it's a violet purple bean, French bean type thing, a dwarf one, I think. So I will be putting also, I bought some onion sets, so I'll be putting a few, they're not up here, they're downstairs in the utility room. They've started shooting, but I will be putting some onion sets in there. I don't know how many, maybe, I know, anywhere between 50 and 100 of the snowball uh, white onions. And then I'm putting some of these in. I don't know if you've used these before. They're my Oreos. So, I can't do it in true Blue Peter fashion there. So, in true Blue Peter fashion. Oh, nice. So I've what can I do? I suppose I could move because I'm using my telly, look. So the microphone is by there and the camera is perched on top of the telly. So that's why I'm looking up, or because not it's not eye level, it's up. So I've got a pot of water there. So if I hold it up, so I'm putting some of these biscuits in there as well. What they are is Jiffy Plugs. I don't know if you've used them before. So they're dehydrated, and you just thank you, Bobby. So you just pop them in the water like so, and then you wait, and magic happens. So you can if I can you see if I hold it up? So the biscuit absorbs the water. This one is a peat one. You can get them various sizes. Um, and so what you do is while it's all fully moist, then so I'll come back to that in a minute when it's absorbed the water. It's better to use warm water, it absorbs it quicker. So then you can use that as a nice little pot, an instant pot, so to speak. So you haven't got to muck about with this, that, or the other to plant your seeds. So this will take runner bean seeds, it'll take a few beetroot seeds, onion seeds, whatever, broad beans. You can put 2 broad beans in there and it'll grow them on. They do seem to have this year made it's coming up nice, look. They do seem to this year to have made the actual, it's in a sort of a tissue membrane. They do seem to have made it thinner this year, which is great because I've had trouble in the past with composting down when you put the plants in the soil, and so I found that it binds the root uh, too much. Stops it from being what's the word I'm looking for, guys? It confines the root ball. So I found in the past that when I'm ready to plant this, it's just as easy to take the outer layer off, the tissue layer off. But it looks like this year that they seem to have changed the membrane that it's in, really. So I shall put it down and we shall wait a while. Yes. By the way, for those of you who are just joining, this is my homemade raspberry wine. It's lethal. And yes, they can be, Sue. They can be. But I have found that if you take the membrane off the outside, I've found that to be better for me. But I don't know how this one will work this year because it seems to be finer this year. It doesn't seem to be so thick. So hopefully it'll be more biodegradable. Yes. So I will be probably put a bit more than that in. So I don't know. I think there's about, I don't know, 20 something in there. So yeah, and I will be putting some, I will only put a couple, but there will be some purple fleshed potatoes and some red fleshed potatoes. One is first early and the other one is second early, sorry, and the other one is uh, main crop. So I will be putting a couple in of whichever. So, and if you're very lucky, I might even put 2 grow bags in there. Not big grow bags, like the container bags for you to put. And you put 2 potatoes in each bag and then put your soil up, especially with the main crop. And then um, so you put some soil in or compost or whatever you're going to use to plant your potatoes. So you put that in the bottom, and then you put a potato there and a potato there, and put some on the top, and that's it. And it is a lot of stuff. But it's I think that it's good to share. Yes. Well, it'll be a tidy size one. I think I'm only going to put 2 of each of the potatoes, so there will only be 4 seed potatoes. So, and then two potato grow sacks. So you can put the one variety in the one and the other and see how you get on. So it is a nice parcel, and it should feed a family, especially with the greens. It should feed a family if you store it wisely for a 12-month when you start to harvest. I'm still using the stuff that I harvested last year, but um, I do process a lot of my own stuff, and I oh, it it is good to share, and whatever I can do to help people. Things things are so tough for everybody at the minute, and if you can do something to help somebody, well, that's brilliant, isn't it? And that's what I think, anyways. So Q&A. What else will I? So there'll be onion sets. There will be some flower seeds. There will be, depending on where they go in, there will be a handful or 2 of various sunflower seeds from my garden. So there'll be black sunflowers, yellow sunflowers, red sunflowers, lemon sunflowers. Um, it's just a massive couple of handfuls of nice flower seeds. I will be putting some foxglove seeds in there, some giant poppy seeds in there. Um, what else? I don't know. There'll just be a myriad of things in there. Herb seeds, um, parsley seeds, sage seeds, rosemary seeds, everything that I can think of that I grow in my garden will be going in that bag to post out to um, whoever wins. Well, it's not a win, is it? It's a draw, really. And considering there's not that many of you, it's a good draw to be in, isn't it? Really. So Q&As, guys. Shall we get the elephant out of the room? Is it the elephant in the corner, they say? Oh, Sue, thank you. It's hard work. It really, really is, especially when it's all bogged down like it is at the minute. Thank you for saying so. So, up close and personal. Oh, it is, Bobby. Oh, my goodness. But there is lemonade in it. I can't drink it without because it's too strong. I had 2 glasses without the other day. Well, I woke up the following day. I don't even know how I got to bed. So I have to be very careful. So cheers, my dears. But it is with lemonade. So The elephant, is it they say the elephant in the room? Yes. So the elephant in the room is, I wish to explain about, and I know this is going to draw your attention to it, but my nose. It's not a blackhead, you see. You know how accident. No, I know it's terrible. You know how accident prone I am. I'm always falling over stuff, tripping over stuff, bashing my head into stuff, having stuff hit me in the head. Like when I got clobbered in the head by the hoe handle. Yes, try saying that after you've had a glass. It's not easy. Um, but it did. It clocked me in the head, and that's what that scar is. By there. I was I've got a dent there from it. Yeah. So that whacked me in the head. That's on video. Yes. So I've got a dent there. So I'm always damaging myself. Thankfully, I do get it on video, and I have a laugh and a joke about it. And I do. Oh yes, yes, you can. Yes. Ah, I know. Elderberry wine, awesome. I made it the first time I made elderberry wine, I used raisins with it as well, so elderberry and raisin. That was, in 1980, that would be 1982, I think. My son Paolo was 4, and, because you have to siphon it out of the demijohns, or out of whatever you're, you're bottling it. I thought, "This is quiet, where's my son to?" I was, as I normally am, downstairs pottering away and doing this, that, and the other. I went upstairs because I was in a different house then, and I used to keep the demijohns in a closet on the landing. Excuse me. And there he was, siphoning his gob, chuggling it all down. So he was, well, I can't say it, can I? He was drunk as a skunk. So I took him to the hospital. He was 3 days on a drip in the hospital. Doctors and nurses wanted a bottle to try it. Yes. So, oh my goodness. Yes. So he was on a drip for 3 days. So my recipe for raspberry wine is, I have got winemaking videos. So for so if you put 4 pound of fruit, 1 bag of sugar, and a gallon of water. So, and then you let it. I just leave it. That's it. And 1 teaspoon of yeast, and that's it. And I just leave it, and then I bottle it when it's clear. It's like I've not done anything to it. There's no additives. There are no chemicals. There's absolutely nothing. It's just fruit, water, yeast, and sugar. So 1 bag of sugar, uh, 1 bag of sugar, 4 pound of fruit, and a gallon of hot water. And then when the water, so you mix the hot water with the fruit, and then add your cold water. So make it up to just over a gallon. You add your sugar. Then when it's coolish, tepid, you add the yeast, 1 teaspoon per gallon, and stir it. If you want to increase the alcohol content, you can add more sugar and leave it longer. And uh, it will eat the sugar, and the wine will become stronger. Also, if you want to make a sparkling wine, which I do make sparkling wines, what you do is, when you're bottling it, be careful of the bottle you use. So when it's like this bottle here now, this is my, don't look at the label. This is my raspberry wine. I don't know if you can see how clear it is. So if I wanted to make this sparkling on bottling, which is how they make champagne, is on bottling, you just add a small amount of yeast into the bottle. Make sure you cap it firmly, and then be very, very careful when you open it in a few weeks because it will pop. I, the wine is downstairs, and I'm not going downstairs to bring another bottle up to show you how it pops. But that is something for another video. So, so that's my recipe for wine. Okie dokes. So, do you want to know about the nose? How accident prone I am. I saw the Glasgow kissed a car number plate when I was 42. So I had 78 stitches to stitch my nose together. So that's why I have the most bulbous honk. Is yes, they've made it was a mess. It was a big smash. Is because what it was, I was walking down a hill like this ish. Obviously, it was out of the pub, wasn't it? I was out of the pub. There was a bit of a ramp, so you have to walk down the stairs and then the ramp, and there was a wall by there. Oh yes, it was very. And then there was a wall there, and a car came up by the wall, but it didn't have his lights on. So I went by the wall, car knocked me, I went on the bumper and then cracked my nose on the number plate, hit the floor, and sort of I was like this, took my hands away, and it was yes. So down the hospital and had to have it stitched back together, 78 stitches to put my nose back, but it was split in two. You could it was ugly. And I'm very conscious about it. So yes. Oh, I don't know. There's a hole. Anyway, are there any other questions you'd like to ask me? Anything you can ask? I've been widowed for 18 years. I have 5 sons. Um, I have 5 grandchildren. Hi! Hi, Cute Ducks family. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. It's nice to see you. Yes. Yes, I'm jabbering on here, aren't I? Indeed. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, what else can I'm losing my slippers. What else? Any questions? Ah, marigolds and sunflowers. I should have got them in already, but I haven't. I will be putting marigold seeds in the bag as well. I managed to grow marigolds that were, I don't know, 7, 8 foot tall last year. I don't know how I did it, but they were enormous, absolutely phenomenal, as was the cosmos and the other things. But I will be including a variety of flower seeds in that seed parcel. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, indeed. Well, so now, um, is anybody going to ask me any questions about the ducks, about me, about my? Oh, I don't know. Did I tell you I got 5 sons? Yes. Yes, my husband was Italian. I say was. He died. Ah, the chooks are fabulous. They didn't want to go to bed they didn't want to leave the polytunnel, as a matter of fact. Hi, Ashley. Hi. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes, the lady with the ducks, indeed. Loads of ducks. Yes. Um, what's it on there? Anacondas, actually. So the anacondas will sit on the eggs and the buff, but more the anacondas. They're dedicated, absolutely dedicated. Yes. The ducks, it's the time of year for the ducks to stop laying at the moment. They should be coming back into lay as soon as, because they have to molt. And so they have to build up their strength and they have to use the whatever feed they're getting in to grow their feathers. And so they have about 4 weeks off, but they are due to start laying at any time. Uh, yes. So if that's the only, it's just they take about 4 weeks off. Yes. So they should come into lay any time now, but they do take about 4, maybe 5 weeks off. This year has been brilliant for eggs, I have found. Yes. How are they in cold weather? Ducks ducks are cool. Well, they are cool, aren't they? I love ducks. I love ducks. I love all my birds. Um, they are good. However, they can get frostbite, especially domesticated ducks. Obviously, not so much the wild ducks, but domesticated ducks, and especially the Muscovy duck, can get frostbite, especially on the caruncles. Um, they do get frostbite. So, but they're sensible. They're not. Like a chicken. You can pick a chicken up in the winter if you've got cold hands, and you can warm your hands under their wings. Um, with the ducks, they're not quite like that. Their body temperature isn't so. Under their wings. So you can't really do that. But their feet are quite robust, I think, But that's not to say they don't like warm water baths. They do. They are very robust. And the chickens are doing fabulous. They are. They are. Oh, thank you, Sue. Any other questions? Well, yes. So the anacondas. How are the chooks? The chooks are awesome. Yes, I am indeed. I am indeed. But before Mr. Ganderton and Miss Lucy produce any babies, they really need to get married. Yes. So I have officiated an officiary to officiate at the officiation ceremony of Mr. Ganderton and Miss Lucy for their matrimonial nuptials. Yes, indeed. So yes. So my cousin dearest, Mr. Julian, is coming over, top hat in tote, or he might wear his, but I think he's wearing a top hat. So they will be married and in the garden under a canopy when they are allowed to go out. Uh, it's either that or it's going to be a polytunnel affair. Um, Best bib and tucker, except for your wellies. You need your wellies. Yes, yes. So, and I think the flower arrangements will be lettuce and cucumbers, obviously. We will be having flower ducks and maybe the odd child, flower girl, to throw lettuce, because we're throwing lettuce. Not so much flowers, lettuce. So, yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. So I do intend for that to be a nice a, a nice fun video. Yes. My sons actually say that I get a lot of children that watch my videos. So I do try to keep them uh, fun for the kids, so it's safe for the kids to watch my videos. Um, and that's brilliant, I think. Yes. I can't wait neither. The weather's so atrocious though, but I really do need to just to sort that out because people are waiting for it. My neighbours, they're waiting. It's the wedding of the year. I mean, what are we going to drink? Pond water? Pond wine? Yes, no, I don't know, but yes, I should be, um, I should be hatching ducks and geese this year. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I really, really am. Oh, our ducks really go in the coop. Is that okay? Um, Found only, yes. Ducks like to stay out. They do. If I don't force mine to go in at night, they know the routine. You've got to train them. But it is safer, really, to put them in their house. It is our duty as caretakers of our animals to protect them, not only from the elements, but from predators. So I don't know which part of the world you're from, but obviously you've got to take into consideration your aerial predators, your foxes, your ground predators. Not only that, you haven't just got to think about the big ones, foxes, dogs, and things like this. You have to think about the small ones. So you can get weasels, stoats, mink wipe, uh, ducks out, and chickens. They just decimate them. They'll go in and kill a lot. And it's not just the mink and the stoats and the weasel type things. You've got the pine martens and you've got the rats, for goodness sakes. Yes, yes. You 12, was it? Yes, yes, that would help indeed. I can't really in at my house well, because I haven't got enough room, but I really, really, truly would love to have a bigger place, and then I would rely on that. But even so, your voltage there won't protect your birds from aerial attack. And it's not just in the day that predators hunt, is it? You get them in the night as well. And so you've got your owls and your night predators that will come in and pick off a bird. Yes, and don't forget, you got your snapping turtles as well. If I I I don't know your setup, but if you got your voltage around them, that should be uh, great. And if you watch just I'm on about. Uh, uh, oh my gosh, what's his name? They use the tractors. They You can grow your meat birds there as well. They use the tractors and they just put a cover there, and so the birds will go under it to nest. But you've got to have your electrical fence up if you're going to do it that way. So yes, and the other thing is you can always put a strand across to stop the predators, the aerial ones coming in. So if you was to put not so much a net in, you haven't got to net it, but if you was to put uh, I know it's not very pretty, but if you was to put some twine so that you can walk under it, but that aerial predators might think twice about going down into your coop or into your run and pinching your birds. Yes. Yes, you've got to think about, everything. And that's the one, Teresa, Justin Rhodes. Yes. He's ever so awesome. He is. Yes, so you have to protect your animals, not just from aerial and other likely rodents and foxes and whatever wants to steal your animals. You have to think about other things as well. You've got your snakes. They vary from different parts of the world. In this country, the only really snakes we have are the grass snakes, and I'm not on about the slow worms. I'm on about the grass snakes, and then we also have the adder as well. Ah, should you sandwich? Saw your video on making donuts. Settle a debate. Should a sandwich be squashed before eaten? Oh my goodness. Should a sandwich be squashed before eaten? Depends on the sandwich, doesn't it, really? But I don't know. I think yes. Uh, yes. I made some baguettes yesterday. I made the French roll, so I'm baking again tomorrow now. And so, yeah, if you don't squash them, you can't eat them because they're too big, aren't they? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. Also, uh, uh, Heritage Farms there, you could use unwanted CDs, compact discs. If you twine them up and they sparkle and spin around. Yes, that's very good as well. Yes, yes. And yes, you have got those. What's that? So are you going to do another baking? I'd love to see one of a trifle. Oh, you want me to make a trifle? Several recipes for a trifle there, Sue. Yes. Do enjoy your dinner, Mags. I have been a while, haven't I? Please, really take care, stay safe, especially with these nasty storms we have at the moment. So, bye, Mags. Thanks for joining us. I think I'm going to have to bow out now, guys. Hey! Hello, love. How are you there? Oh, my gracious. Thank you for joining me. Lisa G, thank you. Oh my gosh. I always squish. Yes, you got to keep it up, haven't you? I'm so chuffed to see you. I really, really am. Oh my goodness, that's made my night. I've been so concerned about you. Not seen much of you at all. Not seen much of you at all. Ah, it's so nice that you've stopped by. I'm doing a seed giveaway, so there's my bag of seeds, and it's full of seeds and some biscuit things. Oh, I forgot to show you this. So it could still take more water. So I popped this biscuit thing in a thing of water, a little pot of water. So you could get, at a push, 2 runner beans in there, but maybe just one. So there'll be a small amount of about 25 or 30. Maybe I'll put a few more in of these. So you could get a bag of, you get your runner beans off or whatever. Thank you. Oh, I'm so chuffed. I'm having a go. Hey, what do you think, Tom? I'm really, really trying. I'm in Wales. I think our little farmer's farm there, they're up north. Yes. Oh, thank you, Sue. I, I will try. I will try and make it a regular thing. But I've got all the setup now, except there's a blooming great big telly in my room. But hey, look at this. Ugh. It's the biggest thing I've had in ages. Oh, dear me. Oh, I'm well chuffed. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate you. You've really cheered me up. Truly, truly, truly. Truly, truly. Hey, little farmers, look, I've got the old raspberry there. Raspberry and lemonade. I've got to have it with lemonade because I'm a namby. Yes. So, guys, could you answer me a question, please? Could you please advise on what time is better for you guys? Because I don't know. I'm still learning. I know I've been putting videos up forever, but this is really my first live one. So yes, very cute, very cute. I'm going to touch this mouse, and I don't know what this. Oh, this is. Yes, I don't know what that is. I'm frightened of this mouse. um. Oh, I guess the Vino Collapso helps. Is that what this is? I suppose it does. It is a very delicious wine. But oof, puts hairs on your chest. Yes. So, any more questions for me, please? Mush? Yes. So, but in that bag of seeds, I will be putting some snowball onions sets and a few potatoes, uh, seed potatoes, which have started to chit. And I'm going to put two growing bags in, and not grow sacks, but the bags for you to grow them in. Or should I say duck quack quack quack? Yes. About 7:30 is good, is it? I think I've been trying to get it sorted because we lost the stream a couple of times, I think twice, and due to the weather, Uh, yes. So okay, so next time I will aim for 7:30, which is quite good, really, I suppose, because then I can do 7:30, stay on for an hour, have a glass of wine, and then fall into bed. Yes, because I'm usually in bed by about, well, by now, as a matter of fact. Yes, I'm usually snoring my brains out by 9 o'clock because I'm up at 4 with whatever it is I gotta do. So ah, okay, so 7:30 then. I will please all of you, please don't forget to yes, I will need to see. Do you think I should have been writing down these names? And for you people that live stream, do I have to put a chat replay up, or will that automatically go up? Because I've not done it before. And so I just wondered about that. How does it work? So because for everybody that comments, the names will be going into a hat, which or the basket, the egg basket, the lettuce basket. Ah, right. Right. Okie doke, Ashley, and okie doke, Heritage Farms. Yes, he loves his bananas, doesn't he? That Bradley of yours. Bananas and cucumbers. Ah, thank you for that. No, so the names for this seed giveaway, then those who leave a comment, and obviously I gotta try and boost my channel a bit. So I'm well chuffed because I've got 250 subscribers, which is awesome. So I'm mega chuffed. Um, so I am really well chuffed. So the names will go into the basket, and then either my neighbours, uh, one of my neighbours' children, or one of my grandchildren, hopefully Princess, will draw the name out of who wins the awesome bag of seeds. Yes. So thank you for me to get into 250 subscribers. And I did buy the seeds myself. They weren't given to me. I bought them especially for this giveaway. So when I ordered my seeds for the year, I bought extra to do a gift to you guys is all to say thank you. I've got 251. Hey! Oh, I'm trying, and I'm very trying. I have been trying, very trying. I know. What can you do, isn't it? You've got to try. Righty tight then. So I'm going to make some baguettes tomorrow. Should be. Ah, right. Your next challenge should be 300 to answer your earlier question. Rightio. So I shall aim for that. Maybe I can get a little hand off my fellow. Uh, 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 Come on, guys. What's the word I'm looking for? Off my fellow creators, video creators. Yes. Yes, yes, please do. Should I put my email address on the in the comments or on the description? Hi. Oh, oh. How do I deal with that one? We know what this one is, don't we, guys? Um, where is he? So I'm going to. How do I? Yes. There. Yes, Little Farmer's Farm. Can you deal with that? That. Uh, uh, what? I've just made you moderator. Thank you. I know